Alrighty. How's it going, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. I just found out there's this nifty little feature on Blue Sky. I don't normally use Blue Sky that much. I try and use it the same way I use Twitter, where I just use it to update what I'm doing on like YouTube and Twitch. So I don't ever actually use Blue Sky as a social media, so I don't know all the new features and stuff like that. But I found out recently they added this thing where you can add that you're live, and if you're live on Twitter, Twitch or something, for example, you can add a link that leads directly to it. So if you go on my Blue Sky profile right now, and it says live on there, you click that, and it should redirect you to my Twitch. Which I think is actually quite a cool concept, quite a cool feature as it goes. I was just trying it out now, seeing how it works. It should say live on my profile now if you visit it. Which is funny because I'm telling you to go to my Blue Sky so you can click the live so it redirects you back here. But, yeah, no, it's pretty cool. Ooh. God, that scared the life out of me. An early raid. Cheeky, thank you for the raid, and Happy New Year. I think it's the first time you've been in my chat this year, so Happy New Year. Cheeky Tenju. What are you guys up to? Ah, Dragon Quest. Yeah, I remember. Saw you playing that earlier. How's it going, Raiders? Raiders of the Lost Tenju. We're literally just about to continue on in Planet Crafter. Happy New Year, how have I been? A lot of ups and downs. I've been having a lot of problems with my stomach again, so I've been back and forth to the doctors, but you know, we're fine now. I'm on some new tablets, so everything's okay now. Hopefully. We'll see how it goes, but yeah. Let's also load this. Alright. How's Dragon Quest been treating you? That's that one that literally just came out? Oh, tablets help? Yeah, they've been helping for the most part. Water, yeah. I gotta remind myself what we're doing. So we got the jetpack. The very last thing we did was build this atrocious bridge going along. But we got plant life. It's overgrowing on our solar panels. I hope that still works. We go up here. Blam. Blam. Another level. Then go all the way across. Look at that. No oxygen being used. And I've travelled a pretty good distance across. There's no door here. I didn't add a door. I need to add a door again. Need some silicone. Of course I need silicone. But yeah, that's where we're at. I mean, it's nice. I did bottle it here. I tried to measure it up so I'd be lining up perfectly, but I didn't. So I got this extra pad here that does nothing. But yeah, I mean, we can make it look nice. We can add some foundations in. We've got plenty of iron, so as long as you just add foundations in, you know. DQ3, the HE2D remaster came out last year. It's going well. Near the first act, end boss. Oh wow, nice. So we were to put this. I want to put this somewhere responsible. Oh, I forgot I can fly now. Lol, I got a jetpack. That's right. You plop this here, for example. I already ran out of iron, but like we just add foundations in. It'll look nice, I reckon. Is it because I know there was another Dragon Quest remaster that came out very recently, right? Like within a couple months, or they announced another HD remaster, or is that the same one that you're playing that I'm thinking of? Nice. Oh yeah, the problem with me doing all these living pods is I got so much titanium, so little iron. Yeah, DQ1 and 2 HEV2 make. Okay. Yeah, and then they announced 3, didn't they? Because I remember seeing that on Steam. Are you playing it on Switch or are you playing it on Steam? Where are you playing it? Alright, there's some silicone. We do need silicone. I'm going to put some of this titanium back. I don't need all this titanium. I'll take some space food. Switch. Nice. Does it run well? I need to think of what my task is. I think it is just to expand. I think I want to connect all of these together. I want the biodome to be connected to everything, so it's kind of like a hub zone, so all my bases are interconnected, because I have to travel far for a lot of my resources at the minute. And if we go up here, you can see I got like a little house over there somewhere. I got my beacon over there. So you can see they're all quite far away from each other, and that takes a lot of oxygen. Runs like a charm. That's good. So we kind of just want to connect everything together. Are there any threats in this game? No threats at all. There's environmental hazards, but this game is literally just about surviving on Mars. You start off and the sky is orange, and you're basically, your quest is to make I think we're on Mars. I think it is Mars. You have to make Mars a livable atmosphere, so you have to grow life. Eventually, there will be creatures and stuff like that you can find, but as far as I know, there's no threats. The only threats is your own incompetence if you're not paying attention to your oxygen, like I do, and I end up dying a bunch because I don't bring any oxygen tanks with me. Yeah, no, this game is great. I remember playing a demo for it a couple years ago before it came out, and I was hooked. And then the game came out fairly recently, I want to say. Not recently, it came out like a year or two ago, properly, and I never got around to getting it for some reason. But yeah, no, I love this game. I played the demo of it, I played the prologue a bunch, and I finally just bought the game on deal last Christmas sale, which is a lot later than I would have liked. I should have got this game sooner. But yeah, no, this game is really good. It's a very big numbers go up type game, so if you enjoy just watching numbers go up and progressing like that, you'll be into this game. Because you see the terraformation index in the top right, that indicates how much progression you're making, right? So you see here, we got heat that's going up from, well, go up here, heaters and stuff like that. So we got a tier 3 here, tier 2, tier 2 here. Got all these veggie tubes that are causing, providing oxygen and stuff like that. We've got biomass as well. That's creating biomass. Liquid water, okay. That does remind me, I do need to get these, where is it? One of these bad boys. I need a super alloy. I'm gonna waste up some of this iron I got. How much does it? Does it need iron? It needs 1 iron, okay. Because I am actually my own enemy in this game. Like, you wouldn't think it, but I am my own enemy in this. I just don't pay attention at all. There we go. Like, you see just a couple foundations in, and it actually looks like something, right? Okay, I can't make it turn around to the angle I want. That's a shame. Definitely looks fun. Is it multiplayer? Yes, it is. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it is. Yeah, you can invite friends if you want to. It would be interesting to play this game in multiplayer. I suggested it to my buds, but I haven't heard anything since from it. So, I'll be interested to play this with people. But yeah, it's definitely multiplayer, yeah. I need a super alloy, that's right. I wanted to get rid of some of that iron to clear some space up. Yeah, you can make these massive livable spaces. And you can see, like, grow life, so we got plants growing over there. I need to collect water, so I need a super alloy. I don't think I have any left, because I did use them all. Which means I need to go on an adventure. Do I have any food to take with me? No. See, the terraformation index is going up quite slow at the minute. So we're not actually making any proper progress. But right now, I mean, we're at blue sky. The next thing we need to unlock is breathable atmosphere, so we don't have to worry about oxygen anymore. Right, so where could we go for more super alloys? This is where the problem comes in, is I gotta run around looking for chests now for super alloys, because I don't think there's anywhere I can necessarily buy, or not buy, you can't buy anything in this game. Unless in the future you can get a market or something, but I don't have that at the minute. In more chests in here, because I got quite a few super alloys in here. Jetpack is a bit pathetic at the minute. Loads of iridium, which is good. We always need iridium. See, what I'm waiting for as well is that when it gets too hot, it will melt away the ice, so it unlocks new areas to go to. But it's not actually gotten that hot yet in the game. Aluminum. Boop, 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 boop. Aluminum. Boop, boop, boop. Aluminum. Yeah, we already looted this chest. I'll take the extra food though. Might need that. No super alloys though. I don't know if super alloys will start spawning, because I know aluminum started spawning in. So we got like a little base over here just for auction. It would just be nice to have like a sort of hub zone that connects everything all together. Right. I didn't clear my inventory out. It's kind of like when I play Minecraft. I don't clear my inventory out before exploring. And I wind up having like 2 slots left in my inventory. Ooh, a biolab. A biolab? Science lab allows you to craft bio recipes. Ah. So I'm going to need the big living compartments so I can have the biolab in there. So I'm going to have no room for that in my current base, which is why I need to extend and find better land to make a base. Alright, have we got any chests over here? So yeah, the terraformation index is going up slowly. Like right now we're at 1.6 million TI. But before we was at 1.53, so it is going up very slowly. But not as quick as it used to. Hello, is that a chest or is that a rocket? It's just a rocket, okay. We've not been this far out yet. We went into there, there's nothing in there anymore. But we've not been this way at all before. That's 1 super alloy. Just gonna consume some food whilst I'm here. Bean seeds. For beans! But I'm not gonna take anything I don't need. I fall into that habit where I'm looking for something in particular and I'll wind up grabbing a bunch of stuff I don't need and I have a completely full inventory. Oh, a chest here. Have I looted you? I feel like I have. I have not. you have anything that's worth my time? Yeah. Be quiet. Lumina's always nice, but we know where we can get it. I'll get the Borrelia seeds. Anything that gives me oxygen multipliers would be pretty nice. Because I don't have the oxygen, it would be responsible for me to stop here and then run back. Don't have any more oxygen tubes. So we gotta be careful. Oh wow, we're already at 1.64. Okay, so we are getting quite a bit more terraformation than I thought. I thought it was going a lot slower, but that was at 1.6 just a second ago, and now we're at 1.64. Okay, I think I underestimated how quickly we are progressing. I guess because before it was more of just like you was at the 100,000 points, you was just constantly watching a number go up, like quite literally. But now you're just watching it go up every once in a while. Right. Oh wait, I can make super alloys now. Hang on. Oh, you can make them. Oh, that's really good. Was that always there? That's really useful. I didn't know that. Oh, I wish I'd known that. That's so easy to make. Oh well. Now we can make one of these bad boys. Anyway. And we're gonna watch the power go out in 3. Actually, I should put it in my biodome. That'd be a pretty responsible idea. With my biodome. Oop. And all power goes out. So we're gonna need some more solar panels. Which means I need some cobalt. And silicone, was that? Or magnesium. Like, the jetpack is useful, but it feels like it's very weak at the same time. You float for like a couple seconds, and then you start immediately going down. Magnesium and cobalt. I believe there's some over here. I bought a bacon sandwich from the cafe today whilst I was out. And I think their sausages were dodgy or something because my starting to feel sick. It's not good. I know I've been saying I've had a lot of stomach issues recently, but since having that sandwich, I've certainly felt sick. It didn't taste right. It tastes a bit twangy. I don't know how to describe it. Very dodgy. But in exciting news, I renewed my passport recently. Because I didn't renew it before because I wasn't really planning to travel anywhere, so I didn't need it, and it was quite expensive to renew it. So in my eyes, it was a sort of a thing of like, I don't need to renew it right now because I'm not going anywhere. But I've been wanting to visit Sweden for a long time now. Yeah, if the sausage tastes tangy, it's probably bad. Yeah, that's what we thought when we ate it. Or it's someone's penis says, yes, home-baked penis sold here. We call them sausages. Wink. Yeah, I renewed my passport. And I had to send my old one off. There we go, power's back. So, you know, hopefully this year, I'm looking to go to Sweden. I've been wanting to go to Sweden for a very long time. So it'd be nice to finally be able to visit. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Got a nice little sparkly effect on it as well. Atmospheric water collector. Fully quench your thirst. Nice. So now that's just gathering water, even when it's not raining? How does that work? Is it sucking the, was it evaporation? Is it sucking the life out of the clouds into the thing? Surprisingly, very easy to renew your passport now. You just go on their website and just put in your old details, and then it's done within like 5 minutes. The only part that's actually difficult is actually getting a picture. They're very finicky about the picture. I got this really muggy picture of myself for the passport, and I didn't really want to use it, but I spent like 10 minutes taking pictures of myself, and none of them were working, so I just got like one picture that worked, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, that'll do. And then that's just what they're gonna know me for the next, I don't know, 10 years of the passport or so. This really muggy picture of me. But they're like, they want you to have a clear background that's white. They want it to be adequate lighting. So you got to be like 1.5 meters from a wall, and then if someone's taking a picture of you, they've got to be like 5 meters away from you. It's like, okay, I'm doing this myself, so I put my bedroom light on, and I'm standing up against this white wall, and I took one picture of my glasses on because I wear glasses. I need glasses. I'm a blind boy. Okay, so I need 3 of these. An osmium. Well, hello, that's a resource we haven't found yet. How do I get osmium? Is that something I can make? So I take a couple pictures of my glasses on, and I took one that I liked, and I thought, that's pretty good, so that would be fine, right? And they told me no. No, because there's a little shine on your glasses, and we don't like that. So I'm like, are you serious? Are you for real? And they denied that, and I took a couple pictures about my glasses, and it was like, nope. Bad. So I'm like, okay. And this is when, at this point, I just turned on my light, and then I took the worst possible photo of me ever. And then they approved that. I was like, okay, brill. Guess that's what I'm gonna look like on my passport for however long until that expires. It wasn't too bad. I just had to send off my old passport so they can confirm the information. And yeah, hopefully soon I'll be going on a little holiday to Sweden. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be traveling on my own, which is quite a scary prospect. Because I've been on my own to places where there's family, for example. So if I've traveled abroad on my own to somewhere where there's family, right? But I'm going to somewhere where I have no family, no friends, and I'll just be there on my own, sort of thing. So it's quite a scary experience, but, you know. Get some cheap glasses frames without lenses so you don't have to glare. Only need to show your glasses. That's true. No, eventually they did accept a picture of my glasses. It was just because of the reflection. The natural reflection of my bedroom light. Or my bedroom window, sorry. You know, loads of people go traveling on their own all the time, so I'm sure I'll be fine. But it is a scary experience, because usually, you know, when I travel on my own, I'd go to an airport and I'd have, like, I don't know, my sister there or something to meet me, and then we'd drive to her place, and I'd spend a couple days with her. But, you know, in the instance of, like, me going to Sweden, it would just be me going there by myself. No one waiting for me. And I have to find my way out of the airport myself and find my way to an Airbnb or something, or a travel lodge. It's gonna take a lot of planning. So I won't be going for a couple months anyway, but I'm excited for it. It'll be a new, interesting adventure, you know. We was gonna go it was gonna be me, G, Joash, and Corel to Sweden as like a lads holiday type thing. You guys won't know G, actually, because I guess G has never been on any of my streams. You guys won't know G, but yeah, G is a friend. He's Corel's cousin. He's been a long-time friend. And he was in uni in Edinburgh, in Scotland. And he said that if you want to go to Sweden, you can just get a ferry from Edinburgh, like from Scotland, straight to Sweden. And we was like, yeah, okay, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, we should all do that. And this is like 5 years ago, right? So this is when everyone is at uni. the rough part about everyone when everyone's at uni is that everyone was at unis at different parts of the country, right? So we had like southernmost people, you know, some people in like right down south parts of England for their uni. Some people are like in Scotland, way up north, and some people was in like Middlesbrough. You know, so at the time it was like, we're not going to get all together, are we? We're not going to get together. And then like 5 years went by, everyone's finished uni, and G is no longer in Scotland, so we can't make that happen anymore. So I'd have to just get a plane by myself and go enjoy Sweden on my ones. Ah, I need a veggie. I need a water tube. I just used one because I was gonna dehydrate, and now I don't have any water. So I think we also want to get in more. What are these things called again? A water sprinkler, like a land sprinkler thing. Flower pot. Oh, a grass spreader. That's it. More of these bad boys, because we want to spread more grass. I mean, look at this grass right now. It's brilliant, isn't it? If I were to delete this, okay, that deletes all the grass as well. It's okay. I kind of thought maybe I would just delete this spreader and then keep the grass and just, but no, you're deleting the grass as well. That does make it look very artificial, doesn't it? If you're deleting the grass spreader and it deletes all the grass with it, it doesn't feel like it's actually grown anymore, does it? It kind of breaks the illusion. Hmm. Ooh, ore extractor. Hello. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. I don't know how to get osmium. No, we can get iridium, that's fine. But I don't know how to get osmium. Is there anything that helps me get that? Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. As I said, going to Sweden is something I've wanted to do for a long time. And if you're a long time viewer of this channel, you know that I've been learning Swedish for a long time, and I still can't speak it very well. But yeah, big fan of Sweden here. Been learning Swedish for about 3 years. I can read very basic. I'm not very good at speaking it, but luckily and annoyingly, everyone in Sweden speaks English anyway, so I wouldn't even need to flex it if I could speak it well. But yes, it's an interesting thing, traveling on your own. One of my friends actually went to Sweden recently, so I'm gonna get some travel tips from him. Just gonna ask for some general advice, where he booked, stuff like that. It's always good to do your research. I've just been doing non-stop research for the last couple of days about traveling there and stuff like that, just to get an idea of what to expect. You know, price range and stuff like that. There's so many things that they want me to make now, like a screen map. I should probably make one of them. Now I gotta go hunt for iridium. Or osmium, sorry. Whenever I think of osmium, I just get flashbacks to Mechanism, where everything requires osmium. I love, oh man, like modded Minecraft is so good. When you get really stuck into like a good mod pack, it's really fun. It's really good. Like when I think about mods like Mechanism, like how well made they are, and Create. Even though I'm not very good at Create, Create is such a good mod. Like, Modcraft is so versatile, isn't it? Like when you really think about it, God, it's such a versatile mod pack. Game, sorry, for mods. I don't think I could play Minecraft Vanilla. I think Minecraft Vanilla is probably a bad game. in the sense that, like, when you're so used to all these quality of life things in modded Minecraft and how much better it makes the game, I couldn't go back to vanilla Minecraft. Like, I can't play Minecraft without a minimap now. I need to have a minimap. One, because I'm all for directing myself, and two, minimaps are just so useful in Minecraft, and just having an access to a map in general is so good. Man. We were playing All the Mods 10 again recently, because we took a break for that for a bit when we was doing, I was doing Jingle Jam stuff, and Corel was not available anymore, so me and Josh had to find some other things to play. But we got back into playing All the Mods again, and I really enjoy it. I don't know. Obviously, like, you gotta have the Minecraft bug. You know, like, for me, Minecraft bug comes and goes, and I really need that bug to hit strong for me to want to play it. But, I collected all that cobalt, and yet didn't keep any of it. Once that Minecraft bug hits, and you want to do it, and you're invested in it, boy, does it hit. And it hits like crack. You know, there's so many cool magic mods. You know, Ars Nouveau. Ars Nouveau is a really cool magic mod. And it has all these animations and stuff like that for the spells and creating the spells. And oh, it's so good. Modded Minecraft people are amazing. It's not surprising where a lot of them end up making their own games, right? Because they're so unbelievably talented. Okay, more iridium has come back. Is this osmium? This is osmium. Okay, yeah. I figured it would spawn here. I don't have a lot of it right now, though. The blue rare ore. Lovely. So now we have iridium and osmium. Oh, I can actually fly over here. Oh, brilliant. Okay. Yeah, because as you can see, it will melt at 500k. I don't know what the terraformation index is saying right now, but yeah, we can't melt it right now. Yeah, there's osmium. Space food would be nice to have. Might as well take some of these, actually. Bioplastic nugget. What's this? Sulfur. I don't know if we need that yet, but we'll certainly take some. Right. Cool. Well, that's that done. We got osmium. What do I need osmium for again? I forgot. Ah, ore extractor, that's right. Does this just have to be in the ground, or...? Okay, depending on where it's placed. Right. That's important context. Like, for me, when I think about games I enjoy playing, I like survival crafting games where I can get stuck in. You know, like Planet Crafter right now. This is a survival crafting game where you can get stuck in, create upgrades, and help your life along, right? Make your quality of life better. The modded Minecraft, it's still something I need to improve on, but in modded Minecraft, you can get all these crazy automation mods that just make everything so much more easier. And I find those sort of things so fun. I just suck at automation. I think that's my biggest problem. I just suck at automation. But one day, I want to figure it out properly. I would have a big factory, and that'd be fun. This game, I don't think necessarily centers around building a factory, more of just creating life that's sustainable on Mars. I should really put some windows in that big long chamber, because it's quite depressing. It's just one long corridor. One long depressing corridor. It just costs cobalt and iron. I can make a couple. Let's make a couple at least, just to make it, like, interesting to look at. Because it's just... It looks like a... You know when you go to a hospital? God, it really reminds me of a hospital, because you go to a hospital and you just see this. Oh, hi, sorry, I'm just here for a scan. Which way do I go? Yeah, just go down that corridor there and cut a left. Oh, yeah, brilliant, thanks. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Have you ever played a game, My Time at Portia? Also a sequel called My Time at Sandrock. It's like a farming game, you could say. In Portia, you inherit a workshop and craft stuff for your house, etc., and people of town. I have been told about that game. In fact, loads of people have recommended me to play that game. I should play it, really. Because loads of people recommended me to play it. Did I get at the right spot? Oh, I was a little bit off. I wanted to center it with the foundations. Yeah, the Shining vibes, yeah. To see two little girls at the end of the corridor. Yeah. Red Rum. Is Red Rum from The Shining? Or is that a different film? That's from Sixth Sense, isn't it? Where's Red Rum from? I don't remember. Red Rum. I see dead people. It is The Shining. Yeah, I thought so. I see dead people. Okay, well, we might need to make another trip back. Because I didn't take any iridium. I'm going to need a lot of iridium. That's my own fault. I didn't go back. We got aluminum. Okay, we're just going to empty the sack here. Oops, sorry, mate. Oh, it glows. It still glows. I suppose that makes sense. In some places, there's sort of artificial lighting, right? So I just kind of assumed that it would be the same thing. But no, no. We're going to do a responsible thing and make some oxygen. Lovely stuff. So much titanium. I don't even need titanium for anything really anymore. I say that. I do need titanium. Alright, never mind. Do we want to get a launch platform as well? Do we want to work towards an ore extractor or a launch platform? Probably an ore extractor, right? Because I'm going to need ores consistently. That's just going to speed up terraformation, so... yeah, we'll get that then. And thankfully, there's a tunnel over here we can go to. Look at me not using my tunnel. Here's me talking about earlier. Oh, this tunnel will be great, because I'll save oxygen by using it. So I can get a head start. And then I just leave through the front door and go this way anyway and waste oxygen. What an idiot. What an absolute buffoon I am. I just can't wait to get a tier 2 jetpack. I don't know when I'll be able to get a tier 2 jetpack, but I cannot wait to get one. Aluminum is growing here as well. Lovely. Aluminum's starting to grow everywhere, which is good. I like that. You can slowly see these ores that you need creep up. Because before, you'd run around, you're trying to find these resources, and you're like, oh, I need aluminum, so I have to go look for some chests. And then, you know, as you're exploring, suddenly you start seeing aluminum appear, and you're like, oh, hello, aluminum. Oh, I was just talking about you, my friends. Is that melting slowly? I think it is. We can go through here now. Oh. It's very green and toxic. Actually, that is a DLC. Oh, I can't show you here, but that is a DLC they added recently. Toxic environment. I believe you have to survive a toxic planet. Looks cool. I don't have that DLC. But yeah, it's a DLC. I'm gonna need a lot of iridium. I often need more iridium than I think I have. So I'll get like all this iridium here, for example, and I go, okay, that should be enough. And then I go back and I realize, no, you need a lot more than that. So I'll just get a full inventory of iridium and then we'll head back. So that's just to make one iridium bar, which is why I need the ore extractor. Because if that can get me more consistent sources of iridium. So that said, would I have to put Okay, so this is where it doesn't explain, and I need to make sure I get this right. Because it just says extracts ores from the ground depending on the area it's placed. So if I were to put it in here, would it gather iridium and aluminum and stuff like that? As opposed to, like, for example, right outside my base, would it just take, like, cobalt and magnesium and stuff like that? What the stuff I don't need? That's the stuff where I wish it was a little bit more clear on the information, right? Because I don't actually know. I do love this little pod. Still doesn't have a door. I just haven't built one. Oh, that flickering isn't nice. Why is it still... Oh, is it because I'm going between rooms? I see. Yeah. Right, did I get enough? I did get enough. Brilliant. Okay. And now we just need osmium and titanium, which we've got plenty of. I've always got titanium. Cool. Ore extractor. Actually, not that big. I was expecting it to be bigger. That's what she said. I hope that's not what she said. That's really quite depressing, actually. If that's what she said to you, I'm sorry. From one man to another, she said that to you. I'm sorry, man. That's rough. You know, if you're getting it on with a girl and then you get it out and she's like, oh, oh. You know what I mean? It's I thought it would be bigger. Damn. I'm sorry for you, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, damn. You know what I mean? Just damn. What do you even say to that? You can't say anything to that. Oh, I see. So these are different. So whatever these are, this is for something different. I thought this is where you'd put them, but it's not. Interesting. So you put this bad boy here. Okay, so it will be farming iridium. I did think so. That said, I'm going to need to get some solar panels in here. What's funny is I imagine I could probably still build solar panels in here and it would work. Or should I go down the nuclear route already? Let's go the nuclear route. We've got a lot of solar panel. We've been quite environmentally friendly up until this point, right? I think it's only fair that we get some nuclear energy in. I mean, I know I'm trying to make life on Mars sustainable. Sometimes you just need nuclear energy to push you along. You know what I mean? Just a little bit of nuclear energy. Just a little bit of nuclear energy. What's the worst it's gonna do? Just a little bit. Just a cheeky bit of nuclear energy. That said, I actually don't have any uranium anymore. Where's all my uranium gone? Huh. Oh, my uranium. Where's all my fucking uranium gone? There actually is more uranium. Oh. I've lost my bloody uranium. I've lost my bloody marbles. Did I use uranium for something else? Oh, I might have used it for the jetpack, actually. Yeah, that would make sense. Because the jetpack needed uranium rods, so I had just enough. That's right. Yeah, I did do that. Alright, well, for now, we would have to... Okay. We'll have to skip on the nuclear power, I guess. I guess we'll skip the nuclear power. Otherwise, the game is going to keep crying at me about low power. So... I don't have any cobalt either. Did I use all my cobalt? I guess I did. For God's sake, I'm an absolute tatters today, aren't I? Can't get anything. Can't get bloody nothing. Magnesium. An iron. And some aluminum. Which aluminum doesn't grow out here. Grows quite far away. Over there. So like in this area here you won't find the aluminum. But I've got some aluminum at a minute, so it's fine. Should I place another one of these bad boys down? Right here. Oh, it's not enough to power it. Interesting. We're getting a lot more power. So maybe it does want me to look into nuclear energy now. At this point, I probably should be using nuclear energy, if anything. I've been getting by just fine with just my silly little tier 2 solar panels. Just plop them about. I'm curious to see, because this is obviously in a cave, right? But will it just say no sunlight detected? No, it doesn't. So it still detects it in here. We're in a pretty dark cave, but you can still use it. That said, we're in a cave that has all the resources I need, so I might as well just get all the stuff I need. Silicone, iron, cobalt. If anything, I should have just ran around here for the stuff I need. I don't know why I went all the way back to the base when I can get all this stuff in this cave. Absolute donut. I love British insults. They're so silly. Someone will like wholeheartedly call you a donut. And actually will hurt as well. That will sting a little. You know, someone calls you an absolute donut. With anger in their voice. With hatred in their voice. That will hurt, man. That will sting. You fucking donut. I'm like, oh my god, I'm sorry. You silly sausage, mate. God, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean it. You fucking divvy. You little fucking div. There we go, power restored. Now we're extracting iridium. Yippee! In a cave with solar panels. Actually, one of my friends just got back to me about something, so let me respond. Sorry about this. Sorry about this. Loads of people just got back to me all once. About something. I just need to send this. There we go. We're trying to plan an outing. And it's been a nightmare. One of my boys just got back to me about it. Tell you, man, with each year it gets harder and harder to plan anything with your friends. Get older and you just don't hear anything from your friends, really. It's an absolute nightmare to plan anything. Right, what was I doing? We got the iridium. That's been farmed. So now we know we can get iridium from here. Now my question is, will this run out eventually? Will it deplete its resource? And would I just delete this and move it somewhere else? Because in theory, you can technically just remove it and put it elsewhere, right? I just need to know whether or not it will deplete. It doesn't say. There's something I wish that the game made clear. I appreciate this game in the sense that it doesn't just have walls of text. Like, it's very simple to understand. But at the same time, it's a bit annoying because, like, it's sometimes not clear. If I'm looking at this, for example, where is it? It just says extract ores from the ground depending on where it's placed. Doesn't really tell you if it's going to run out or deplete it, which is important. That's nice to know. I don't think it will. I think with the way this game works, it's just a sort of like you get the upgrades and the upgrade is permanent, right? So I think it should be fine. I think I do want to get into nuclear energy though, so I'm going to have to go find some uranium. Let me just gather a bunch of cobalt, make some oxygen, and we'll just go on a little adventure. We did start branching off to the northeast over there, but I did die a nasty, horrible death because I didn't have any oxygen on me. And I tried to take a shortcut, and I nearly fell into a ditch. Dying in this game isn't too bad. You lose half your inventory. And you have to go find your chest that has all your loot in it. And to be fair, I did say I wanted to expand this base over here and make it more sustainable for living, because over here there's a lot of good resources that have been helpful to us. So this is where I found the first bout of aluminum, which is where I realized aluminum was starting to grow in our world. So we came over here and was exploring over here, and I just saw aluminum pop up, and I was like, oh, what a pleasant surprise. A little bit of aluminum. Or aluminium, I should be saying, because I'm British, and if Crow was here, he'd be giving me a lot of jip about it. To be fair, he's within his right to. He wanted to be a chemist, so, you know, he's within his right to do that. But still. Alright, we got some oxygen. Got some water. Don't have any food, but food doesn't actually go down that quick. And I was also texting Des, because Des got back to me. He went to Sweden recently. I was asking for travel tips from him. He was like, my friend booked it, so I don't actually know. I'm like, oh, okay. Never mind. No worries. Okay. But he did give me some general tips, so all good. Now what's this over here? Not destroyed with explosives. Oh, can be destroyed with explosives, sorry. Interesting, okay. That's something we've not got yet. So I believe this is where we went last time. We went up this hill, and that's when I realized we could go a lot higher. Ooh. No, we haven't been up here yet, I don't think. Because that's where I kept seeing in the distance. God, it's a bit scary, isn't it? Being so far away from our base. I always get a little bit scared when I get far away from the base. Because, like I said, there's no combat in this game. It's just when you get a little bit too far and you get a bit antsy where it's like, do I have the adequate resources to keep me alive? I got some oxygen tubes, but will it be enough? If I'm going deep into a cave like this is going to go deep. Be careful I don't accidentally delete it. Uranium. Who's uranium? Uranium. It's dark in here as well. Let me in. Yeah. Like, some of these things we won't take because we don't need them. I'm trying to just gather the things that I need. Oh, a tier 2. Oh, that's really tempting. Okay, a blue chip is pretty nice. I don't know what to do with them yet. Today was the inauguration of the Space Warp Gate. It took 2 years to build and was to finally allow us to easily cross the Ezekiel Prime sector. But as soon as we turned on the main power reactor, everything went wrong. Power immediately went down, and the reactors and the stabilizers broke within a few minutes. The spaceship was inexplicably drawn to the closest planet. We have tried everything to fix it, but I've got to be careful because I'm actually dying whilst I'm reading this. We tried everything to fix it, but it seems there is nothing we can do. The whole crew escaped into the escape pods, and I sent a distress signal. Go into my pod now too. What a waste! All these months of work will be lost. Can't understand why this happens. This shouldn't have happened. Year 3034. That said, it is good to use that resource as well, because I do actually get some extra slots now. So we've got 4 uranium at a minute. I think I need 6, or is it 8? To make 1 uranium rod. Pablo. This is an exit, right? And this will lead into a cave. Oh. A secret cave. With a uranium rods? Dude, I hate to say it, but that's kind of pog, dude. That's kind of fucking pog. I gotta remember all these things, because there's a lot of plants in here that we'll need for the bio lab, right? There's so many plants I can pick up. But at the time being, when I just don't have the inventory space for it, it's not sustainable for me to take all this stuff. So I'm leaving it behind. Okay, so we got 4 uranium still. Don't know if that'll be enough, but we'll see. It definitely won't be enough. I know that for a fact. Well, good thing I got a jetpack. Can you imagine if I fall down there? I just dehydrate and starve and run out of oxygen in that little pod. That'd be a depressing way to go, wouldn't it? Yeah, nothing here. Hello. That's what I was looking for. A chest. A chest? What are the charges? We're enjoying a succulent chest? That fella died recently, didn't he? Bless him. All he wanted to do was enjoy a nice succulent Chinese meal. He's dead, bless him. God rest his soul. Well, he didn't turn out to be an actually bad guy, did he? I actually don't know much else about him other than the fact that he just did that funny bit. Didn't turn out to be some horrible person, did he? I know there was an interview with him and he seemed pretty chill, but I don't know much about it other than that. Maybe I shouldn't say things like that just in case that people end up being nasty, horrible people and I don't know. Because I just haven't educated. Oh, hello, what's this? A golden crate. Oh my god! Well, that solves my problem, doesn't it? A golden effigy. A golden seed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Those are super alloys as well. Oh my lord. This is amazing. That thing was just chilling there. Got golden chests. So what's this do then? I'm gonna just put these on desks. That's pretty cool. Oops. Nice. Well, that's nice. Suppose, I mean, I can put this here for now, right? Lovely. I don't know if it does anything for us, but there you go. And a golden seed, which gives us a 600% oxygen multiplier. That is brilliant. That is actually really useful. The golden rocket ship effigy is one thing. You know, it looks cool. It's made of gold. Whatever. Who cares? But a 600% multiplier on our oxygen. See, now you're talking. Now you're talking. And you're speaking my language. Can this go into just a tier 1? We can just put this in our biodome. Let's see. Yeah, you can. It does seem a bit, you know, we've got this big grandiose seed that gives us 600% multiplier, and I just got it in like the smallest veggie tube, but you know, it's fine. Ursäkta mig. Hook, så mycket, and all that. Oops. Okay. Righto. Okay, so how many nuclear rods do I need? Only 2. Only 1, sorry. Okay. I should have taken those super alloys. What we got? Tier 2 jetpack! Oh my god, I was just saying about that. Oh my god, we can make it right away as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ain't no way, yeah. Although... that said, we have to go back out, like, this way. You get 3 over here. How many super alloys was in that golden chest? It was 3, wasn't it? I'm gonna get what? I need 3 for the jetpack, and I need 2 for the nuclear reactor. Oh, that's gonna be a hard choice. More power is obviously going to help us in the long run, but a tier 2 jetpack will just help the mobility so much more. What a conundrum. I've never seen those golden chests before. Is that just something that's just appeared? Because I just hadn't seen that there. It was just hiding. I guess I gotta keep my eyes peeled now. Golden chests. Wow. Now where was it? Over here, right? There it is. It was in here? Just 2. Alright. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. I mean, I can make them now anyway, can't I? So it's not too much of a problem. I was gotta get 1 of every resource, right? So I gotta get magnesium, cobalt, titanium, iron, and oh, your mass function was so low. Oh, I do need to ask actually. Must I remember? Right. Trying to make sure I ask these questions now whilst they're fresh in my memory. It's good to get travel tips from people. Oh, there's another one. Hang on a sec. God, these are really crafty, aren't they? A golden effigy. More super alloys. Another golden seed. Oh, I need all of this stuff, but I have a full inventory. Alright, we'll come back to that. Are these just appearing or something? Have these been here the entire time? This is what's great about this game, is I genuinely don't know whether these things are just appearing over time, or if these things have just been here the entire time. Have I just been blind to it, or is it just like... They're crafty, aren't they? They're just very crafty. Alright, there we go. I made a tier 2. I did it. Oh, I did it. I made a tier 2 jetpack. Let's see what this is like. Oh, that's so much more quicker though, isn't it? Look how much more quicker this is. Could I have made a nuclear reactor? Yes. Should I have? Probably. Did I? No, I got a tier 2 jetpack. So what do I need? I need titanium, magnesium, iron, aluminum, and that's it, isn't it? Do 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 do. Got an effigy, 600% multiplier, and to them. These would be very important as well. I should take them. Do 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 do. I should just empty my inventory when I get back to the base. I don't know why I do this to myself. I always leave with an empty inventory. Give myself like 2 slots to work with, and I gotta take like 6 things. What's wrong with me? Oh yeah, I just gotta go back to pick up my super alloys. 2 of them. My golden effigy, my 600% multiplier seeds. Some aluminum. How many spots you got in your inventory, mate? 2? I'm sure the math will work itself out. So that said, alright. Another gold effigy. I don't know what these do. Oh, you can't delete it once it's placed? Oh, you can pick it up. Okay, I was going to say. Centering on that was kind of off. There you go. Looks cool. Let's see what this suit looks like. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Kind of goes with the jetpack more, doesn't it? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. This is 200% multiplayer, but we can make this 600s. We're building an income. Uranium rods. So we want silicone and aluminum, of course. It's oftentimes those two things. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm hoping there'll be a green outfit. Orange is my second favorite color, so I don't mind being orange, but, you know, I like the color green. Green is nice. Green is my favorite color. So I just needed one aluminum, right? And some silicone. Might as well just grab some more resources whilst I'm here. Let's see how this is doing. This has got to be quite full now as well, right? Hello. Oh, never mind. It gathers everything. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it does just gather a bit of everything. That's good to know. That does answer my question. Okay. Take a bit of iridium back. Iron. Cobalt. Iron. Magnesium. Magnesium. Silicone. Just need one. It's all the space in my inventory anyway. Yeah, jetpack is so much better as a tier 2. Get a little bit more control. When you still like float around a little bit, but you get a little bit more control with it. Right, so we're gonna make one of these. And now, ironically, the last thing I need is ice. After all that, making super alloys and, you know, uranium rods and all this other crap, and the last thing I need is bloody water. Always comes down to the water, doesn't it? Right. Now, I don't think having a nuclear reactor in my base is a responsible idea, so I'm going to build one up here. For now. There we go. Just keep it away from the base is all. I don't think it'll blow up, but there you go. What could go wrong? Craft your first nuclear reactor. Hear that ominous hum? Yeah. We're keeping it away from the base. You know, it can be a beacon of light from afar. You know, look to the north, look to the west, and you'll see the glowing beacon that is the nuclear reactor, but we don't keep that near the base. It's in our best interest, I think. Now, what do we need now? Every now and then I'll get stuck in this limbo where it's like, what do I do next? I suppose a biolab would be the next logical thing to do, right? A biolab? Yeah, a biolab. That's responsible. Titanium, of course. And now we need to get all of them things again. Magnesium. Titanium. We're going on a little journey. No, I don't need that. Iron. Iron. Cobalt. And aluminum. I've really got to keep my eyes peeled now, because I'm going to miss all those gold chests if I'm not paying attention. Sorry if I was loud in the mic, there was something on the mouse pads. You never, like, move your mouse and you feel something underneath the mouse? Really annoying. Like, it's just something bumpy. It's the worst feeling. And there's one under there. They just seem to be appearing in secret areas. Little hidden alcoves. Silicon. And I just need some aluminum. You'd think in theory, because they're bright yellow, they'd stand out a little bit more, but... Actually very well hidden. I once again did not craft any oxygen for myself. Once again... Almost dead. Aluminum. That's what we need. And then we head back. Gonna need one super alloy, and that's it, I think. See what I mean? Look to the west, and you'll see the glowing beacon that is the nuclear reactor. You can find it from anywhere. Even if I do have a literal beacon directing me back to the base, there's still the nuclear reactor that directs us back home. That's the beacon that I need. And that's why it's not in the base. Bioluminescent green over there. Shining my way back home. It's like Rohan lighting the torches for Gondor. Gondor calls for aid, or... No, it's the other way around, isn't it? It's Gondor lighting the beacons for Rohan, because Gondor calls for aid, right? Gondor calls for aid. Right. And now we just need the osmium and the aluminum. And now... we can build a biolab. And it's going to shut down all the power immediately. But it's fine. There should be a door, like, back here we can connect it to, right? Oh, I can't connect. That's a shame. Can I build foundation grids or something? That's really annoying. Is there like another way I can flatten this? Because, it's like kind of in the ground, so I can't place stuff. That's kind of annoying. Is there... No, there's got to be a way I can... I mean, unless I delete this and then rebuild it. Oh, bloody hell. Bad. Really bad. Okay, don't despawn. I'm going to have to build a bunch of foundations for it to sit on. all go in here. I don't need all of you. Might need you. Put you away. Okay, I gotta be quick here. Oh, bastards. Quick, quench away first. Okay. God damn it. What a mess. Look at the state of this. Quick, what don't I need? Nice. And titanium. Alright, so we make this floating. Like this. Right. Hear me out. And then we get a biolab. They still can't connect. Oh, there we go. A biolab. There we go. There we... Excuse me? We need to be connected. Why won't you be connected? Or is that how they connect? Is there a gap between them? No, because that's connected. Why won't it connect then? Is it because of this? I can do that for you if you want. No? God, why won't that? Oh, brilliant. Oh, my auction is getting in the way again. How intrusive. It doesn't have to be a compartment door, right? I'm wondering why it would do this. Hang on a sec. Where's the door? Door is there. That doesn't work. Why isn't it connecting? Would the uneven ground really make that much of a difference? I don't think it would. Let me Google it, because maybe I'm doing it wrong. That doesn't make any sense, though. Surely, God, wow, I just tabbed out, and all the green that was on the screen just a second ago just made my eyes go funny. Wow, my eyes gone funny. Right, planet crafter can't connect buildings. Due to strict or buggy alignment rules. Best workaround is to build a bridge, attach a one-to-one living compartment to the side, place another on top, snap a large structure to the upper one-to-one, then delete it. What? What are we talking about? You sound crazy. You sound crazy, dog. You sound crazy. No, but seriously, why? Is there a reason why I can't build something somewhere? Something is blocking it. I've always found it to be a worm for me. That caused my issue. A worm? They mean larvae. Okay. Blocking items should be highlighted in red. Sometimes you have to fiddle with it. When rebuilding my base, I had some 3x3 spaces. I was trying to put the 3x3 living quarters in, and it kept showing as red, so I rotated it, and the game was like, ah, yeah, now with it. Okay, so from what we understand, it's just buggy. Good. Because I don't have any, like, because people are saying, oh, reach water level. Well, I reach water level. Because people are saying you can use the foundations and stuff to make platforms. I suppose I could, but still, like, I just plop this, like, here. And then try doing it. Yeah, I still won't recognize it. It did it a second ago when it was just floating next to it. But now I won't recognize it at all. So what's the dealio here? What do I do? How do I make you remember? Remember what you did like literally 20 seconds ago? Where you were just floating off the side? You want to do that again? See, like, look, it'll go like right here. Hang on a sec, I just had that. It'll go right here. But it won't just connect to the door. That's so bizarre. It's not even that far away from it. I have no idea why it won't connect again. How bizarre. I guess I can try and get it how it was before. No, it's not even snapping how it was before. That's so bizarre. God, I'm wasting so much oxygen doing this. This is not the place to be futzing around with weird building alignments, is it? That's so weird. I don't know how I got it before. Now I kind of regret deleting it because it just tells me I can just... See, I was green for like a second, and then it went red. Why did it do that? Let me try doing it like this. Why don't you want to do it, sir? That's so bizarre. I built it on upper ground as well, so it'd be even, but it just doesn't like it. Do I just have to build a big platform? That's going to take a lot of iron. Need 1 iron per foundation grid. That's going to take a lot of iron. I don't mind doing it, but that's going to take a lot of iron to do. I could do it. I'd have to delete this as well. I'd be losing out on a lot of... Might have to do it. Because it just won't connect otherwise. And I don't know whether it's because of the uneven ground or what. It literally won't connect anymore, so I might have to build foundations. That's annoying. I was getting by just fine by having everything on even ground. But, you know, it's okay. These things happen. What do I do instead then? Do I just put everything back and try and rebuild around it to get a bunch of iron? Should I get another ore extractor, maybe? Maybe I can put it like here instead. No, that's silly. No, let's not be silly. We want to make at least an aesthetically pleasing base in some capacity. Do something like that. God, I just don't understand how that works. How does that work? I'm definitely gonna need foundations. I think that's just my best bet is to build foundations. I might just delete everything and build foundations because this won't work otherwise. Same with this. I might have to just delete it all, start again. That's a shame. Everything in there. Take the iron out. It's gonna take a long old time, but I just have to do it. I have to bite the bullet. Bio lad. He's just a bio lad. You don't get it. He's simply just a bio lad. Why is that not working? How do I? Oh, Q. God, sometimes I just forget simplest things. What button is it to open the build menu again? It's just Q, mate. Because Q for builds. Obviously. We're just gonna have to go get a bunch of iron and build a bunch of platforms. It's gonna be a ball ache, but we have to do it. Thankfully, there's a bunch of iron in here. That helps out a ton. Then it's like 1 per each. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 platforms. And I gotta make enough for like a 3x3. And then another 3x3. That's what? 16? I don't know. Oh, water. Hey! I know we just unlocked water level, but hey, look, we're seeing water. No, it's not 16. That's not maths. I can't maths too well. I can't maths too well. It's a number. I can't think to maths right now. Any golden chests under here? See, now I want to check underneath bridges and stuff, because now there might just be secret golden chest lying about I don't know about. Oh, yeah, it's fully melted here now. We can just pass through here. That's good. We don't have the option to be doing that, but we can. It's possible. It's doable. Oh my god, I forgot the oil extractor was there. I looked like a person. I thought it was just a person standing there. The thing is of how atmospheric this game is, it could lend itself well to some horror, right? Every now and then, you'll see something watching you. You know how the forest did it for ages in the early game? Before you actually started... Well, obviously, like, cannibals would come and attack you and stuff like that. But for the first half of that game, you get watched by the cannibals, and it's really unnerving. They've done it so well. The atmosphere in that game is so tense when you're walking through the forest and you can see something watching you. That makes me so unnerved. That game really unnerves me. Because it does everything so well. I think in the second game... Did people like the second game as much? I don't think people did, but either way. They started adding those cannibals that just kind of perch in bushes and stuff and logs. Those ones are really freaky. And I think this game could lend itself well to something like that. Even if it's like something you can turn on. Just like Martians watching you. You need to defend yourself against them. And don't get me wrong, I also don't want that, because I like the cozy vibe of this game. This game is very cozy. I don't want the added pressure of being watched. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm streaming this, so I'm literally being watched by people, but you know what I mean? Like, watched by like NPCs from afar that are just looking to spook me. I don't need that in my life. Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. It's a lovely little collection. Although I might still die. This is bad. Actually, be the first time we died this stream if we die right now. We might just make it, but if we die now, that'll be the first time we died on stream today. Well, I hope we know, because... Alright, we're fine. Right. Yeah, that's helpful. I forgot you can just hold control as well, so you can link it all. There we go. It wasn't too bad to do, to be fair. But yeah, we're gonna need a massive platform. It's just a ball ache getting all the iron, to be honest with you. I don't know why iron seems so scarce, but it is. Speaking of scarce, this could be like tangentially related, but anyone remember YouTuber Scarce? He used to cover like YouTube drama news and stuff like that. It was kind of like, you know, back in like 2016, it was Keemstar versus Scarce. You know, Keemstar was a lot more edgier with it and comedic on it, and Scarce just kind of reported it, but it was kind of like a battle between them for like which one was the better news source. Anyway, that was just like 2016 drama. Anyway, he was known for being a news guy, and he stopped doing the news stuff. He did a boxing match, he lost a little weight, disappeared from the face of the earth, and he recently uploaded a tweet, which was like my portfolio day for 3D animators, and he showed some really amazing, like, fast-paced action animations that he's done, and everyone was just kind of surprised. It's like, wow, the dude just went away and became a full-on animator. Good for him. And yeah, the segments he uploaded was really, like, well animated. Nothing to scoff at, that's for sure. I mean, I couldn't and can't animate, so I would never scoff at it anyway, but you know what I mean? Like, you look at it and you go, wow, that's, like, you just don't expect it. Is that centered? Yeah, it is. Cool. And now we can get the biolab stuff. Biodome. Biodome. Where's the bloody door? Okay, here. I wanna have. Oh my god, it's still not. It's still bloody floating. And it's too bloody small. Oh my god. Building this game is so annoying. It's so, like, counterintuitive. The locking on system is so weird. Because in theory, if I stand here, it looks like I can line it up. And I place it. And then... Oh, I've done it. Okay, never mind. We're good. Cool. That takes up the entire platform. So we're going to have to build extensions. So we're going to need more iron. But that's placed down. We'll place a door here, go in. Maybe we can attach living compartments around as well. Need more iron. We'll see if this works. Get all this stuff. Let's see if we can connect it like this. Surely this could work. Yes. Perfect. Cool. I don't understand why I didn't do that the first time. That is like no different, but whatever, it's fine. Now we just need to collect some iron and connect all these foundations together. At least this way as well, we can build around the base, because it's slightly floating. That was a ball ache and a half though, wasn't it? Oh, all the things I need to make a door, actually, ironically. I do need these stuff. Go build a door. That's automatically connected, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. A door! And there we go. It's all connected. Wunderbar. Now, can I build another veggie tube quick? Yes, I can. Place that in the middle. So then I can get my 600% multiplier. I don't know where I put it. I hope I haven't lost it. I shouldn't have lost it. Okay, there it is. Phew. That would be detrimental to lose. Okay. You don't want to lose a 600% oxygen multiplier, dudes. That is not something you want just slipping out your back pocket. I'll tell you that for free. So now, in theory as well, we can get these big living compartments and attach them to the lab. Keep forgetting about that. Stupid. Stupid, really, isn't it? Absolutely stupid. Boop. Boop. Lovely. It's not centered. God's sake, man. That's centered. There we go. Water. Cool. I would like to have a big one like this, another like tier 2 or something. Could make that, to be fair. I just need some ice. It would look a lot nicer in the center of the room, wouldn't it? Well, I guess this is my worry now, is that the world is heating up, right? Because we got those upgrades. Now, there's no ice anywhere. Take some food. Tasty. Iron, always need iron. No, go straight up, lads. Go straight up. What's the matter with you? Telling me you can't climb that? There we go. What's up here? Anything worth exploring? Eventually I want to clamber up onto higher grounds and build a base. Because that message that we got before did tell us you should build on higher altitudes because you get better results. So eventually we'll want to make a bigger base somewhere else. But for now, we're just living where we're living. We're living like Larry. I never understood that quote. Des always used to say that, and he said it was because of SpongeBob. You know, living like Larry, because he was that sort of healthy... Oh no, don't say it ain't so. I can't build underneath here? Because he was the weightlifting guy, right? So if you're living like Larry, you're living goods. And he's always happy. I mean, I suppose it makes sense. You used to say that for years. That's so unsatisfying now, because I can't connect. Ooh. It's the first time we've had a meteor storm in a while. If that hits the nuclear reactor, I'm just curious. Does that very nearly just hit it? What happens if it hits that? Does everything explode? mean, it's a nuclear reactor out in the open. I should imagine if a meteor hits that, that's bad news there, isn't it? I mean, I should imagine so. I'll keep an eye on that. I watch from my window, which is actually perfectly aligned with the nuclear reactor. I'll be safe inside my living compartment, right? A nuke would definitely not cause any problems for me. I don't think it even will hit it. But yeah, I found out that those meteor storms, they actually drop resources. Because every now and then we'd wander around and we'd find a bunch of resources that we can pick up. I didn't really piece it together because I just kind of thought, oh, I can pick this up for some reason. That's weird. And I just carried on about my day. But then I realized that because of the meteor storms, which makes perfect sense. So what's next? A tier 5 backpack. Yeah, we don't even have a tier 3. We have a tier 2. We don't have a tier 3. Oh, there's a tier 3. We do have a tier 3. When did we unlock that? I don't know. Wait, that's been there the entire time. That's so silly. Oh, lovely. A sign. A quaint little sign. One that just says, Ohm. Hey, much, where's my own? Yeah, see, like, you can just pick this up because it's just stuff that the meteor has dropped, right? I guess that's good in a sense. If there's like a drought of resources, the meteor storm will just pick up and drop a couple. Anything in here that's worth taking? Aluminum, yeah. Yeah. Hello. What was I making? Well, foundations for one, yes. But what else was I making? I don't really remember. Wish my brain would stop doing that. You know, I need to get myself tested for ADHD. I generally do think I have some undiagnosed ADHD. But it costs so much for adults. I think it costs like $3,000 or something to get tested for it. In some places. Or in other places, it's like 600 quid. It depends where you get diagnosed for it. And apparently you can be on a booking list for months as well. So you pay for it and then you wait. But I could be wrong about that as well. So citation needed on that last part. I don't know about the booking list bit, but... The thing, oftentimes they say like... Because I was talking to one of my friends about it, and he was like, well, once you get the diagnosis, what does that actually do for you? Like, if you did get diagnosed for ADHD, what does that do for you other than just giving you a label, right? And it's like, I agree, on one hand, like, all that does is just confirm that I have this thing that I thought I had. But on the other hand, it's like, they can give me medication for that, right? Like, they can give me something to manage it, right? I think that'd be the main thing, is just that, oh, you get some sort of medication to help you handle it or deal with it. Again, I'm not saying I have ADHD. I don't know if I have ADHD, and I don't believe in self-diagnosing. See, this is really annoying. I can't... I'm just going to have to see if I can get by using one of these or something. Yeah. It's a bit ugly, but what can I do, really? Oh, piss off. I can't place that there? That's so unsatisfying. Why is it like that? God, that fucking stinks. Why is it like that? They mean... I think they need to do an update on the building in this game or something, because why is that like that? I mean, that works, sure. It looks really fucking odd, but fine. It works. Whatever. So now I can get a big living compartment and put it here. We can connect it all. God, that does sting though, doesn't it? Look at that. Oh, that's horrid. That's absolutely horrid. Hate that. Don't like that whatsoever. Anyway, there was something I needed aluminum for, but I don't remember what for. So let's go back down. What I need it for? Oh yeah, tier 3 backpack. That's right. Tier 3 backpack. Now we have all these spots, and now we have a tier 4. Super alloys. I just need magnesium, titanium, and iron. I should have gotten that tier 3 long ago. I didn't know that. How long was that there? I don't even remember getting that upgrade, to be honest with you. Generally have no memory of getting that upgrades. I should look around for more, because I'm going to need a lot more, aren't I? So I'm making 2 lots. Right. And tier, super alloy, aluminum, of course. But of course, aluminum. I don't even use that passage too often, do I? I just use it as a central point to get oxygen more than anything. If I'm passing by, I'll just use it to get oxygen and carry on my day. Right, let's see if this is picking up any aluminum. It does not. I'll take the iron. In fact, I'll take a bit of everything, because I might need the rest of this stuff to make... a super alloy. My problem with this in here, magnesium and aluminum look exactly the same because everything's got a red tint. So I can look at something from afar and go, oh look, that's aluminum, but it's not, it's magnesium. So aluminum is more sharper, but from afar you're just seeing the silhouette and you go, oh, that's the thing I'm looking for. But it's not. See, this here is aluminum. See what I mean? Like, it's a slightly different texture. It's the same with the silicon thing, to be fair. With silicon, I always like look at it from afar and go, oh, that's iron. And I get up close and it's not iron. Right. That should be the bits I need to make another super alloy. I only need 2 super alloys, so aren't I? we might not have enough. I might need to delete these chests, but it'll be important to have if I just need to do a drop-off. To be fair, I probably don't even need a tier 4 jet backpack at this point. I can go without it for a little bit, but... I just want one, alright? I just want one. Oh, a tier 4 oxygen tank instead. Okay. Right, what we'll do is we'll get this last bit of aluminum, upgrade our backpack, and then we'll wrap up for today. Because I do need to get on and do some editing. It'll be Friday's video. So in case you didn't know, I generally edit Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. And that's when I get the videos done for the week. So usually I leave a little bit earlier on a Monday, so I can get some editing done in the evening. Sometimes I like to use the footage of what I'm using on the day. Sometimes I just like to do some other stuff in the morning and then use the evening for editing. So usually that's why I only do like 2-hour streams so I can edit. And then like Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I don't know, they're just normal streams. I don't really have anything going on in the day, so I can just do whatever. Do a short stream or a long stream. I usually prefer to just do a short one. And then Thursdays and Fridays are with Joash and generally Corel, but Corel's not been available recently. But usually they go on for a little bit longer, sometimes 4 hours, sometimes... I think we even did like an 8-hour stream one time, playing Elden Ring. So it'd be from like... No, it definitely wasn't 8 hours. I think the longest one we ever did was like 6 hours, because we streamed from like 1 o'clock in the afternoon to like 6 at night. Right. And then of course, titanium. Bam. Tier 4 backpack. Price. It's a lot of space. In space, no one can hear your backpack. Sure. Yeah. Good upgrade though, look at that. Load of space now, we don't have to worry about ever running out of inventory space. Cool. So that's the stream for today. Thank you for joining me. I suppose you can add some outdoor lamps around just to make it look lively. Is this going to be the thing that kills all the power? Let's see. I bet it is. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. There we go. Just some floodlights. Just to light the place up a bit when it's dark. Nice. So this is what we got. We got Biodome. We've got a Biolab. I'm not actually sure what a Biolab does. Science Lab allows you to craft bio recipes. We didn't even look at that, to be fair. Where do we do that? Here. Ah, fertilizer. Bacteria sample. Mutagen. Explosive powder, which is what we need. And fertilizer. Explosive power we need for this shredder machine. But for now, not important. That's where I'm going to end it. Thank you for joining me. Hope you did enjoy. Just a little bit of Planet Crafter. I really enjoyed this game. I haven't forgotten about Final Fantasy VIII. I will be returning to that at some point. I've just been really enjoying Planet Crafter. It's a really cozy game, and I'm just digging it. Just digging it. So yeah, thanks for joining me. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Is there anyone to raid? I don't generally raid, because last time I raided, people weren't happy about it. Let's see if there's anyone to raid. No. I raided someone that was in follower-only mode, and I didn't know. I got some my viewers whispering me saying, "Hey, don't do that, because it makes us feel not involved," or something like that. I don't know. I don't tend to raid anymore because of that. But yeah. Alright, no one to raid. I'll just end you here. Goodbye.